No, my mic was not on. Yeah, that's because I didn't unmute the mic. Let me repeat everything I was just saying. Oh my god, I need to put like a note like on my screen, like unmute. Oh my god. I see like a sticky note. I've been doing this so often. Well, um, I don't even know what I was saying. um, okay. This game is, Bloody Painter Dating Sim. Just a recap of everything I just said. I'd been planning on playing this game in October, actually. Because at the time I was like, oh, let me try to find some, like, horror genre related ultimate. Um, how can I read? I learned to read, believe it or not. um, and unfortunately, in October, I ended up having to go on a bit of a break, and I wasn't able to do a lot of like different horror games and things that I wanted to do during that month. But now, I've had this one for a long, long, long time. Um, oh, I could not read that. And you would have heard me say that if my mute was my mic was not muted. I was like, I don't know what this says. I don't know what this says. I was like, I hope it's not important, or like Laura said, wait, it's in Japanese. Hold up. I thought I okay. Hold up. Why is it in Japanese? That's what it was saying. It was a content warning. Leave if you are a child. Graphic scenes of violence, realistic gore, jump scares, starvation, realistic depictions, graphic. Yeah. Content warning. Yeah. Yeah, we're playing content warning. It's exactly what we are playing today. Um, yeah. So anyways, I said so much at the beginning of the stream. Holy crap. Um, um, yeah, I've been wanting to play this since October. I've had it just in my library. It was um, yeah, yeah, content warning. If any of this is not for you, probably want to leave the stream. This is why I am not I'm not streaming on TikTok, because I was like, probably will get taken down, and I know TikTok is very strict, so I can easily die. Okay, well that's just me in every game. How realistic? I mean, it's like drawn. It's not gonna be like people, like actual. um, um, let's see. Oh, so the stream might be a bit short. Um, I'm pretty sure it's not that long. I'm guessing about an hour. I guess it depends just how quickly you read through it and stuff. But I think from what I've seen is that it's usually not as long. Oh my, 3 stream streak! Wow, Mew. um, so which is fine. I was like, you know what? We'll just have a bit of a more chill time, which is why I streamed earlier on TikTok. Um, just to have a bit of a longer time and chat for a bit and then get into this game. But you know what? We've been streaming a lot, so we'll just have a little little more chill day today. Sippy's imposter check. Okay, okay. No, I'll have a sippy of my milk here. I have milk and Oreos. That's also what I was saying. I had milk and Oreos that I've been eating. And I was like, yeah, this is the snack I got. And I've been just snacking on it through like the starting soon screen. You didn't hear that, so never mind. Sippy. I'll sit up a bit. Okay. Now that we're through all that, let's just get into it. Oh my god, I love that it's actually saying this. If you encounter murder, please call police first. It's unrealistic to develop a romantic relationship with a murder. Got it. Got it. This is a romance game. Oh god, I had to hear that again. What about with the cute murderer? I mean, we'll see right now how this goes. Oh, let me move myself a little. Make sure I'm not covering the dialogue or the MC there. I have no eyeballs, but okay. With a severe headache, you wake up in an unfamiliar place. As you touch the bruise on the back of your head, it seems you are hit by something heavy. Before you lost conscious. Okay. Did I click? Because I don't like where I just have to wait for each word to appear. There we go. A heavy iron chain tied around your feet. Someone has trapped you here. That's spaghetti. You try to remember what happened before you lost consciousness, but you can't recall anything. Let's investigate the surroundings first. No, permanently timed advertisement. You know what? I will have a cookie. I will have an Oreo. Cause I wanna eat an Oreo. What are my options here? Wall, cell phone, mattress, mirror, meal, door. Let's check out this place. Exactly. That's what I'd say if I woke up in a creepy basement. Alright, guys, let's go check this place out. One more cookie, one more cookie. I love Oreos. It's amazing. I haven't had them in a while. A cookie for you? No, they're my cookies. Mine. Okay. Let's just, go down the line. Let's look at the wall. What is this description? The room is surrounded by 4 walls without any windows. It's weirdly cleaned up, and no ashes or sand can be seen. Looks like a prison built by a germaphobe. Why would I think that? Why would I think that? I would be like, holy crap, this is really creepy. Why am I in this room? I wouldn't be like, the architecture is, yeah, seems like it'd be built by someone with agoraphobia. I guess I'm just very chill MC. I'm not gonna question anything. Which I guess makes sense, because how else are we gonna end up falling in love with this guy? Where to investigate next? Cell phone. No signal. I might be in a remote place or underground. Or did I go to the bathroom? I don't know. I guess in that corner. That corner. I don't know. Mattress. There's a mattress on the floor. Mattress feels really hard to lie on. This music. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Okay. Meal. Yeah, she's really chill. That is spaghetti. I was right. I was like, that looks like spaghetti. Near the door, there's a serving of spaghetti with tomato sauce and a bottle of water. Also, a round plastic fork that's completely harmless. Was thoughtfully attached. So thoughtfully attached! Oh my god. This person has great hospitality. It's still warm. Feels like it was sent here not long ago. Turn this music down for me, holy. Where to investigate next? Waited meal, door. Peek through the keyhole, but you see nothing outside. I wonder where I am. Okay, I guess we're gonna end investigation. Yes. What's the next move? Okay. Yell for help, listen, knock over the meal, or sleep. I'm gonna listen. Just so, like, I know what's going on. Realistically, I'd probably panic and yell, but I think I should just sit and listen and see if, like, I can hear anything, like, what's my surroundings. Can't hear any sound other than your own breathing. The soundproofing in this room seems particularly good. Oh, I can see. I guess I could do all of them. Yell for help. Nobody answers. Of course. Knock over meal. I don't trust this. Why would I throw it like that? What is wrong with me? You make the room messy and dirty with food. I would have just, like, turned it over. I wouldn't have just, like, flung it across the room and threw spaghetti everywhere. Oh no. He's not gonna like that. I guess I'm gonna sleep now. Lay on the bed. Try to sleep under this condition. Maybe it's the fatigue caused by nervousness, but you still fall asleep. You open your eyes after hearing some noises. Hello? A tall man wearing a mask is squatting on the ground looking at you with his head tilted. He looks extremely displeased. You notice the mop in the bucket he brought with him. Who are you? Why did you abduct me? He starts to clean up, ignoring my questions. After a while, the dirty room became clean, and he doesn't forget to spray alcohol everywhere to disinfect when he's done. Okay. First day passed. You feel very hungry. I feel like the country of Hungary. Okay. There's been no food or water sent in here since yesterday. Yeah, end of the day so soon. Sometimes when you're so hungry that your stomach hurts, you can only use your arms to press your stomach hard to relieve the pain. The third day passed. We're flying through. I'm pretty chill about being here. Alright, this is like my hotel, I guess. There's a chill in your limbs and you can't muster any strength in your hands and feet. You need to replenish calories to maintain bodily functions or else you'll faint. A week passed. You're so hungry, you're hungry. You're lying on the bed in a daze with only one breath left. In a trance, you hear the sounds of heavy gates being opened one by one. And then it's the footsteps getting closer to you. Feel that your body is in the air. It seems like someone has picked you up. Oh. You think it would be great if the police coming to rescue. Possibility makes you fall asleep in peace. never wake up again. Well, that was a great stream, guys. Oh, what'd you think of the game? 10 out of 10. Wow, it was a great ending. I died so easily. I think I know what I did wrong. That's because I threw the food everywhere. It's just stupid. What even just happened? Messy is unacceptable. But he kept me alive for a whole week. I guess. I don't know. I guess he just waited until... He just never fed me. Okay. And just let me kind of starve for a week, and then... And then we just... And then he kills... I don't know. Well, ending... The first bad ending we got. Awesome. What can we do with the menu? Okay, we can't save. Okay, I'm not gonna read this. Is anything different? 4 walls, clean. Okay. No signal. Mattress. Meal. Door. I didn't see anything. And yes. Are any of these different? Let's just sleep. Yes. You lay on the bed. I forgot to save. Whatever, we're good. Oh, we know what happens. I don't choose that. Maybe it's the fatigue causing nervousness. Okay, it's the same. Giving you the chills. Yeah. That's why it's a horror otome game. Oh, we're back here. Hello. He remains silent, as if he is sizing up his prey. He points to the plate on the floor, like indicating that you should finish your meal quickly. Thinking that a strange man might have poisoned the meal, you shake your head in fear. Seeing you have no intentions of eating, he looks quite distressed.
You can't die.
That's his voice, okay?
Not now.
He slowly speaks with a deep and steady
The
voice.
freezer is full.
What does that mean? That's what I was just about to say.
The freezer is full, and there's no space for more. 7 days.
He pauses and thinks.
There won't be space until 7 days later.
I guess he's storing bodies in it.
I'm gonna... You'll rot.
Oh, yep, that's exactly what he's saying. What do you mean? So I only have 7 days left to live? He nods and walks out the door. You can't just leave me here like this, please. And cries can't stop the door from closing. Day 1, night 1. Oh, a croissant. Investigate the surroundings. Start with mattress. No. Meal. A bread and a bottle of water. Door. Peek outside from the keyhole. You see the shadow of the man walking around. Seems to be busy with something. What is he doing? Okay, something I can do with that. Yeah, let's sleep. Okay, try to improve your survival rates within 7 days. Okay. Let's investigate and look around. Meal. Empty plate. Door. You check the keyhole. What is that? You seem to see something. So that there's a vague figure at the end of the door. Save. Save? Save. There we go. This is just in case we get bad endings again. Let's observe quietly. You sense something wrong and realize what this is after narrowing your eyes. That is an artwork made of a human body, not a human being. Jeez, hello. You hear the door open. You slowly push the door and there is no trace of the same strange man. First you go into a room with a large freezer, sink, and operating table. No worries, we're sorry. You open another heavy door. Find yourself in a room full of glass display jars. The jars are all filled with specimens made from human body parts. Ew. It's like you're in an art museum. Look at that. I don't like that. Could it be that he wanted to freeze me as material for specimen artwork? You're thinking. You've seen this scene. Run away or admire the artwork. Am I enjoying this? I am enjoying it. Not in like enjoying what's happening, but I'm having fun seeing what's happening. So I want to live, right? I love it. There's just an option. It's like, fuck. Oh, wait. Which one's canceled? That one's canceled. Oh, yes, I did it. I think. Okay. It's in Japanese. I feel like admire the artwork is probably what will keep me alive, but you know what? This is funny. Oh, I'm not in it. There we go. What the hell are these sick stuff? I'm dying. You say all the curse words you can think of in your life. You raise your... What's wrong with me? I think I'm psychotic. Why would I do that? Raise your fist and smash it against the glass cabinet, but stop just before your fist hits it. Your wrist is grabbed by someone. Before you realize it, the man is already standing behind you.
I welcome is an uneducated person like you.
Yeah. I figured I was supposed to admire the artwork, but I really wanted to see what would happen with the first option. Okay, I feel a twinge in my abdomen. And I died. He kills you, and he cleans up the scene carefully. After dissolving you with strong acid, he buries you in the garden. Bad end. You're not even good enough to be material. Damn, okay. I'm a little offended. Alright. Admire the artworks. Let's do it. Look around and admire his work with relish. You look at them for 15 minutes straight. You hear a voice coming from the corner. Turns out the man has been watching you from a blind spot behind the glass cabinet. I like them. They're so beautiful. The man goes silent with his head tilted for a couple seconds after hearing your comment. He seems to be thinking about something.
Don't you consider it cruel or bloodthirsty to them?
No, I feel nothing at all.
You're such a weirdo.
I'm the weirdo, okay? Says the one with body part art. You think, aren't you talking about yourself? After you have a tour in his display room, he locks you back in the small room you were in. You go to sleep to end the day. Nice. My survival rate increases. Okay. Until noon, you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. You're already starving. You're waiting for him to bring dinner, but what you get is not dinner. Instead, you hear the door was opened. A light shines through the crack of the half-open door, looking like an intriguing invitation. You open the door and walk into that light. You first arrive at the room with an operating table outside of the door. But this time, the operating table is not empty. There's a defrosted human corpse on it. Okay, nice. The man pops out of somewhere. He unties the iron chain from your feet and hands the surgical knife in his hand to you.
First, where do you think the first cut should be?
His voice tone sounds cold, like the kind of teacher who gives his students hard questions on purpose. Attack him with the surgical knife? Can't do it or stab the corpse. Yeah, definitely not the bad ending. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna click them all. No. Okay. Guys, let's attack him, because I'm sure this will go over well. You turn around and quickly try to stab him with the surgical knife. But he seems to already know you would do that and holds you down quickly.
Pretending.
He locks you back in the small room you were in. There is no such chance ever again after that. You can only eat the meal he sends every day and wait for the 7th day to come. A smartass guy. It's like hearing like the titles of these. Can't do it. You can't hurt innocent people, even if it's a corpse. But if you don't cut it, the man will know you're just pretending to admire his artworks to survive. After struggling with your thoughts, you drop the knife in your hand in fear.
You were indeed pretending.
Is this the same one? Only, yeah, wait for the 7th day to come. Okay. Got it. I was too soft-hearted. Alright, let's stab the corpse. Maybe beautiful works always come with some sacrifices. Without hesitation, you stab the abdomen of the corpse with a knife. But due to lack of professionalism, the lines you cut are crooked and ugly. And this is when he gets close, behind your back, and holds your hand. You're both holding the surgical knife, like you two are cutting a cake together. With his hands, the line cuts become smooth and clean. How sweet. Romantic. You can smell an ocean perfume on him due to how close you are. It seems to be sprayed to cover up the smell of formalin. You can feel his warmth. Can't take it seriously. You can feel his warmth with your back, but his fingers are a little cold. He's focusing on cutting the corpse, and your hands keep moving under his lead. Could have killed you or ignored you, but he didn't. You start to speculate on purpose of his behaviors. Could it be that he wants someone who can ignore the cruelty in process and understand him? You think. After the happy creative time ends, you're locked in the room you were in. You go to sleep to end the day. Okay. Until noon, you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. You're already starving. You notice that something is shining in the corner. A key. It seems like the man accidentally dropped it last night. You open the door with the key. You go past the operating table where you two spent creative time together last night. The display room. Then you discover that there are unnatural, uneven marks from one wall to the corner. You find a trapdoor. After pushing the trapdoor, you see a normal basement storage room. At the corner of the storage room, you see stairs that go up. Turns out this is really an underground secret room. Hidden layer by layer with trapdoor. No wonder that sound insulation is so good. You walk up the stairs and see a heavy wooden board. You push it hard. With what catches your eyes is the interior of a cozy cabin. How nice. Then you realize the heavy wooden board you just pushed back is the back of is a bookcase. Jesus Christ. You look around and find that there are insect specimens everywhere in the cabin, and there's also a reindeer head specimen hanging on the wall. Then you walk into the living room. Look at him. He's so peaceful. See a young man with a handsome face and pale skin lying on the sofa. The ocean-scented perfume and the faint smell of formalin emanates from his body. It's him! He's the masked man who kidnapped you, but he is not wearing a mask at this time. His sleeping face has a ferocious expression. His neck is sweating and he seems to be trembling. It looks like he's sick. Oh no, he's sickies. This time you decide to take the opportunity to escape or stay and take care of him. I'm just gonna choose the options. Let's do this. Okay, let's stay and take care of him. You know, we should care for him. Look how not peaceful he looks sleeping. You can't bear to leave him alone, so you reach out and touch his forehead. Whoa, so hot. Try to find something that can cool him down. Let's investigate. I'm gonna hit out a rainy mew, and then give yourself an eye. Living room, a kitchen, and the investigation. Let's living room. Living room is spotlessly clean. Where to investigate next? Oh, there's so much. Okay. Let's see. Start with the man. His expression is ferocious. He seems to be in pain. He's still having a fever. Where to investigate next? Sofa. You don't think it's good for a patient to sleep on the sofa. But you can't move him with your strength. Why am I thinking about this? Where to investigate next? Specimens. It feels like he did them all. The workmanship of these specimens is exquisite. Where to investigate next? Photo frame. There's a photo frame on the shelf. It's a photo of him standing at the entrance of the Judicial Mental Hospital with a man in doctor robes. Okay. Some lore. Where to investigate next? I did photo frame. Shelf. Cocoa powder or locked box? Cocoa powder. Stir up cocoa powder and a cup on it. Let's make him some cocoa. Where to investigate next? Shelf. Locked box. There's a box with a combination lock on the shelf. I'm scared what's gonna happen. Well. Let's exit. I don't know what that is yet. Hello, Mars. Welcome in. Welcome. Bookcase. What are we playing? Thank you, Mars, for the bits. Thank you. And we are playing Bloody Painter Dating Sim. I'm trying not to die. But we just walked out of the creepy basement that we were trapped in. So, and also, the guy that trapped us there, who's a serial killer, is now sleeping on the couch. And now we made him some hot cocoa, and we're gonna take care of him because he's a little sick. Because this makes a lot of sense. Helen Otis, gender male. Birthday, October 1st, 1980. Could that be the password? 10-1-80. I feel like this is too obvious. Okay, it was supposed to be obvious. Holy crap. There's a note in the box that says that. Looks like... Okay. I wonder what it means. Living room is spotlessly clean. We're gonna investigate next. I already do everything. Yeah, I did. Okay. This is the man that's we're taking care of because, you know, he gave us a place to sleep. You know, he tried to feed us. He shared his interesting artworks with us. You know, he seems like a nice guy. Yes. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. The kitchen is spotlessly clean. I'm scared of the fridge. After what he said the last time. Let's check the cabinets first. Find some clean towels in the kitchen cabinet. I can soak a towel in ice water and place it on the patient's forehead to cool him down. Was that all for fridge? This can cool down his body temperature. Is that still it? Some ice cubes in it? Okay. That's it. Cabinets. Find some clean towels in the kitchen cabinet. You can soak a towel in ice water and place it on the patient's forehead to cool him down. Okay, investigation. Yes. Okay. Return to the living room, wring out the excess water from the towel soaked in ice water and place it on his forehead. His ferocious expression gradually softens. You once again notice his fair skin and long eyelashes, and his slightly curly black hair. If you don't say he's a murderer, his sleeping face looks very harmless now. He looks so peaceful. And he doesn't have the creepy mask on. After a while. Hello. He wakes up to the scent of your brewing cocoa and sits up on the couch. He looks a little shocked. He looks around quickly and seems to understand what's going on.
Why are you doing this?
I want to ask myself that too.
You saw me faint and didn't choose to run away. You're such a weirdo.
Yeah. You're more of a weirdo, but okay. Sure. Okay, that's literally what I said. Is there anyone weirder than you in this house? I can't help but bitch about it. What is this dialogue? Oh, it's so great. You seem to see the corners of his mouth rising slightly for a few seconds, and the atmosphere between you relaxes. Look, he's smiling. What is happening? He doesn't drink the cocoa you brewed for him. It seems like he's still a little wary of you. Can you tell me who you are?
Bloody Painter. That's the name they gave me for my modus operandi.
I see.
If you find it difficult to pronounce, you can call me BP.
Okay, BP. Even though what he told you was just a nickname, at least you know how to call him now. After the brief conversation on the sofa, he does not lock you back in the underground secret room. Perhaps saying to take care of him when he fell ill was enough to prove that you won't run away. You get up from the sofa and continue to look at the specimen decorations in the living room. He sits on the sofa, crosses his legs, picks up a book, and starts reading.
By the way, you better not try to escape. There are traps all around the cabin, and only I know how to get in and out safely.
Okay. You sit on the sofa. Soon, a wave of sleepiness comes over you. Today, you fall asleep on the sofa in the living room, not in the cold underground secret room. My survival rate increases. Day 5, morning. You see him busy cleaning in and out of the house early in the morning. I'll come out too. After finishing speaking, you pick up a rag and bucket and join the cleaning. But you can't really see where this almost spotless house needs to be cleaned. You're just taking a clean wet rag and wiping it on the clean cabinet. One second. Do you usually love cleaning this much?
It would soon be covered with a layer of dust.
Did I skip? Okay. Although he doesn't talk much, his tone and voice give you a gentle feeling and don't make you feel nervous. You climb up the short ladder and wipe the high cabinets with the rag. Suddenly, a cockroach crawls out from the crack in the cabinet. You are so frightened that you lose your balance and fall backwards. You close your eyes. What you get is not the pain of falling to the ground, but a warm feeling. You open your eyes and find that he's holding you like you're princess. Ow. He catches you with the same old cool expression on his face.
Are you all right?
Perhaps to resolve the awkwardness, he asks. I'm alright, it was just a cockroach. Okay. Hearing the word cockroach puts you down. He takes 2 steps back from the cabinet you just wiped and then says calmly,
Don't come near here yet.
Oh, why?
It's dangerous.
You can't help but chuckle at the thought of a murderer being afraid of cockroaches. Fine, whatever you say. The interaction just now makes you feel a little warmth from this cold murderer. Okay. At least you see more of his reactions and expressions. This is the rare relaxation you have felt in these tense days. Could have let you fall off the ladder, but he rushes over to catch you. Somehow, you feel that after these days of getting along, maybe now you both have different ideas about each other than you originally had. It was only a clear relationship between a murderer who wanted to hunt and a prey who was trying to escape. But now, it has an extra layer of friendship, causing the interaction between you to have an indescribable sense of dissonance. Just when you pick up the old newspaper and prepare to wipe the windows, you find a police car parked on the road in the distance. 2 police officers get out of the car and keep looking towards the cabin. At some point, BP is already behind you looking out the window with you.
Wait for a second.
And then he walks out the door to talk to the police officers.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Okay, please. Are you Mr. Otis?
Yes, I am.
Have ever seen these people around here? The police officer takes out some photos from his pocket.
Have these people committed a crime and are running away?
No, these people are missing around this area.
I haven't seen them before, but wolves and bears often appear around here.
Can we check out your cabin?
Yes, come in.
BP behaves very kindly and politely. After speaking, he leads the way for police officers.
Please, follow my footsteps. I placed some traps near the cabin to protect against wild wolves and bears. You don't want to step on them.
The police officers enter the house and see you. Hello, this is...
An old friend who came to visit me recently.
You greet the police officers with a smile and a nod. At the same time, a police officer quickly looks through the missing person's photos in his hand. He puts the photo back in his pocket. It seems that your disappearance has not been discovered by anyone yet. You stand next to the bookcase, blocking the entrance to the secret room. Okay. After searching around, the police find nothing unusual and leave. His trust in you increases. Today you still sleep on the couch in the living room instead of the cold basement. Half asleep, you hear the sound of someone approaching. When you notice it, the person seems to be very close to you. You pretend to be asleep, and the person just looks at your sleeping face quietly. He's just staring at me sleep. The man stretches out his hand and takes it back just as he's about to touch your hair. Tisk. He actually says tisk. He turns around and leaves. Day 6, morning. You see him busy in the kitchen for a while. Then breakfast is served in front of you. Ooh. It's a piece of toast with just the right crispiness on the large round plate, and a poached egg on top of the toast, and some lettuce salad. The plating looks delicious. The drink is a cup of freshly brewed hot cocoa. The cutlery he gives you is still a round plastic fork with no offensive features. Offensive features for a fork? Okay. You sit at a dining table and start eating, while he sits on the chair opposite you and flips through a book. Still snowing outside, and listening to the squeaking sound of the fireplace, the atmosphere in the cabin is particularly comfortable. As long as you ignore the fact that you are in the same room with the murderer who kidnapped you. The murderer who kidnapped you. Everything is really relaxing. You look at him, who is full of mysteries, and some questions arise in your mind. And you decide to ask loudly or ask carefully. Let me save. I feel like ask loudly was gonna get me killed somehow, but you know what? Let's do it. I have a question. You say with a super loud voice.
I'm not Van Gogh. I have ears to hear.
I mean, Van Gogh could still hear. But okay.
What is it?
What book do you usually read? Pick up the book next to you and read it. What work are you going to use me for? About potted plants or end conversation? What books do you usually read?
I would read some anatomy and taxidermy books, but today is different.
Oh, today's different. What are you reading today?
Show.
Truman Show. Nice, okay. What does the book like?
The whole world that the protagonist lives in, including himself, is all just someone's creation. Everything that happens is watched by the audience, and there is no privacy at all. But he is completely unaware that he is in such a large theater. Very ridiculous, right? I can't imagine this to happen in reality, or to me. If our world was like the Truman Show, how would the audience view the current situation?
It must be unforgivable, or it must be excited. I mean, the audience will probably think it's unforgivable, but you know.
I understand. After all, normal people cannot forgive me for such behavior. But I don't care what they think. I just want to complete my work. I have always been a selfish man.
Let's talk about potted plants. I saw many potted plants on the shelves in the living room, but why were they all withered?
I have tried my best. I don't know why they always die.
Oh, okay. Pick up the book next to you and read it. You pick up the book next to you and start flipping through. It's a book about the possibility of having a completely opposite version of yourself in a parallel world. There's a complete opposite version of you. What do you think it would be like?
Oh, that book. Let me think.
Let me think.
Probably a guy wearing a burgundy coat and always having a smile on his face.
Burgundy coat, okay. Yeah, why is it a burgundy coat?
Because I like blue. If he is the opposite of me, he should like red, right?
Okay. What work are you gonna use him for? You ask gravely. He looks up at you for a moment.
I was going to make you into some kind of doll at first. Your eyes are beautiful, but if they are left alone, they will become rotten and sunken.
A Nikki doll. Okay.
So I would like to dig your eyes out and put them in a glass jar and soak them in formalin to preserve them. Glass beads will be placed in the empty eye sockets to replace the eyes. You look very pleasing to the eye, so I would also like to keep the head intact.
Think? Stop, this is terrible, or thanks the compliment. Thanks for the compliment. Why did he say at first? Has his mind changed? You're curious, so you don't have the guts to ask any further. Let's end conversation. Yes. Day 6, it's noon. It's noontime. Thank you for making breakfast for me today. Let me make lunch in return. He frowns at you with an expression like, are you out of your mind? Don't worry, you said. There are traps outside the house. Only you know how to get in and out normally. Even if I resist you with a knife, I can't escape.
Okay, but I'll keep an eye on you. Don't try anything stupid.
Great. As for what to cook and the ingredients, well, a bad idea flashes through your head, and curiosity makes you ask, do you eat human flesh?
No. Why would I do that? I just use human bodies as materials for making art, and I never think about eating them.
I thought you murderers all had some degree of cannibalism.
Let's put it this way. Do you eat paint and painting tools? Just because I kill people to use as materials to make works doesn't mean I will eat them. Also, I'm different from those who have fun committing a crime.
He's not like the other killers.
For the sake of killing.
He's so different.
Don't confuse me with that kind of unprincipled guy. I wouldn't do anything unless necessary. You are here only because you witnessed the crime scene.
I see. After hearing this, you decide to... Why would I cook? I'm gonna cook a common dish. Okay. You look at the ingredients in the refrigerator. There are eggs, tomatoes, white rice, and some curry powder on the shelf. Okay, I've decided. Turn on the oven and start to cook. BP watches the entire production process. Rather than worrying about you escaping, he's more something. Soon after, a normal curry omelet rice was served. Oh, it looks so good. He stares at the omelet rice without saying a word. Don't worry, there's no poison. Weren't you watching the whole process? He starts to move after you finish speaking. Takes a spoonful of omelet rice and puts it in his mouth. What do you think?
It's surprisingly quite delicious.
His voice, what? Okay. What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that no one has cooked for me for a long time.
I can make you more if you'd like. I had a fairly pleasant afternoon.
Hey!
Nighttime, day 6. Huh? You are woken up from your sleep by the man. His face is close to you and his blue eyes are staring at you. What's wrong? You sit up on the couch and rub your eyes.
Got to go.
Gotta go?
I've noticed something unusual about the number of police cars patrolling nearby recently. They must have some relevant evidence and are doubting it. It is very likely there is an ambush outside. It's snowing heavily outside now, and I think it's time to leave now. Come with me or not. It's your choice.
Okay, let's save. Save. Well, we saved it, so I guess we can see both endings. You choose to... Let's go with stay first. Let's see what happens. I want to stay and live a normal life. You think that this crazy journey should not go on anymore.
Okay, I understand.
Suddenly, his face slowly moves closer to you. Just when he's about to touch you. Yep. He takes a piece of cloth and covers your mouth and nose hard. After struggling hard for 2 to 3 minutes, your consciousness gradually becomes blurred. When you open your eyes, you're back in the basement again. You are tied to a chair and you can't move your body. You try to break free, but you fail. The rope is tied very firmly. You hear someone's footsteps getting closer to the door. The door opens. He walks in slowly, holding something behind his back. He moves closer and closer to you until he's at your ear. You can hear his breathing and your own heartbeats. You close your eyes out of fear. Ooh, I skipped that. Okay, oops. His palm is holding the back of your neck through his glove, as if he's studying your face and thinking about where to cut. Ew. Fear boils inside you, tears filling your eyes unconsciously. Suddenly, he fiercely holds up the back of your neck, forcing you to look him in the eyes. He slowly speaks with a soft tone in your ear.
If you stay here, you might reveal my information to the police. The risk of keeping you alive is too high. But even if I say I want you to come with me, a normal person like you will leave me one day eventually. I quite like you, and if it's you, I would like to turn you into a work and put you somewhere I can see you every day. It's you who made me realize that I might be more selfish than I thought. Don't worry. I'll saw your head off as material for artwork and visit you every day.
Oh, that's lovely.
Thank you for spending these few days with me. I felt quite at ease. We'll have more time to spend together in the future.
I don't want to know what he's gonna do with my body. The red flower flows from the neck. Day 7. Now you can neither feel or think. Everything becomes dark. Oh. Your body and your skull are separated. He finds a new place after he takes your head and leaves the cabin. Carefully makes your head into a specimen and your eyes are replaced with glass beads. You're made into a beautiful but also creepy doll, and he visits you often. You become his favorite work. You're with him forever in the form of art. That was a good ending. Favorite work. A good ending. Okay. Let's go, that was the only one, right? Yeah. Okay, this one. Okay, let's see what happens if we go with him. This is probably the end, right? Chapter 7, because that was the end. Or day 7. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's go with him. What do you want me to do? I'm fine with both choices, but I need you to look me in the eyes and tell me. What do you prefer me to do? You stare at his eyes. He hesitates to speak and looks away, looking like he's thinking about something. Hold his hand or do nothing.
If I take you with me,
I didn't
you
get to
might
choose.
become a burden in the process. But if I don't take you, it will be even worse if you reveal my information to the police.
He calmly analyzes the situation.
So you might as well come with me.
Okay.
Follow my footsteps.
You follow the shoe prints he leaves on the snow and finally succeed in avoiding the many traps around the cabin. Just as you're walking through the forest, you hear movement behind you. Freeze! In the snowstorm, several policemen who are lying in ambush chase after you. You ignore them and keep running. Bang! A gunshot shoots across the sky. You feel a pain in your left calf. You are shot. Okay. He turns to look at you as if he's considering whether to leave you. He approaches you. And he holds you in his arms. Then, feel a pain in your back. The hand he is holding around you from behind has a sharp object. It pierces your body with that sharp blade over and over again until you lose consciousness. Everything becomes dark. Until just now, you realize that you chose to follow because I want to follow him, or he and I are the same kind. Honestly, I'm just a little freak, apparently. She was very chill about all of this. She was just trying to survive, but like... He and I are the same kind? Sure. Where does this lead me? Oh. You wake up from a nightmare and you are lying on a comfortable bed. You look around and find yourself in a cozy-looking room with specimens hanging on the walls. Hello, Kitsune lover. Welcome. BP. Question, what's the question? The man asks as he opens the door. I'm alright. 2 years after that. That night 2 years ago, even after you were shot in the leg, the two of you continued to run forward in the snow. Fortunately, the wind and snow were strong enough to cover up your whereabouts so you were not caught up. For a podcast? I would need more detail. Sippies, okay. Let me actually finish my juice here. Day, week, month. I'd say you can DM me on TikTok. And if there's I guess more details and stuff. Yeah, because I wouldn't be able to say now without any like context or anything. Yeah, but any inquiries about anything, usually just DM me through TikTok on stuff. So I got in contact with a lot of like different VTubers and collab stuff, so. Okay. Have my sippies. Fortunately, the wind and snow were strong enough to cover up. Oh, did I read that already? I don't know. I'll read it again. Fortunately, the wind and snow were strong enough to cover up your whereabouts, so you were not caught up. After that, you came to another remote mountainous area and rented another cabin to settle here.
I heard someone talk very frequently in her sleep.
I was just having a nightmare. I don't know how I feel about this. He sits on the edge of the bed and strokes your cheek, his forehead touching yours gently.
Don't worry. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing more dangerous than me here.
Oh, that's lovely. He is right. You are just an ordinary person. You should be worried about the murderer living under the same roof as you now, rather than a nightmare. But you are not an ordinary person. You're as cold-blooded and emotionless as him. You two are equally evil, but this makes you both find a sense of belonging in the other. Living with others made him feel uncomfortable at first, but living with a crazy person like him doesn't make him feel uncomfortable. Because you can always quickly know what the other person is thinking. And you also know clearly where the other person's boundary is. You live under the same roof, but you don't interfere with each other. He continues to commit crimes, and you sometimes participate on a whim. You have each other by the short hairs, and you know that if you expose each other's crimes to the public, then you'll be finished too. So you more or less cover each other. You have a strange, symbiotic relationship where you sometimes dislike each other and sometimes deceive each other. But you also have an absolute trust in each other. Two madmen keeping each other company. Oh, that's lovely. Madman's house. It's not letting it load. Go with him. I read this.
I prefer.
I can't remember if I clicked do nothing or hold his
If I
hand.
take you with me, you might become a burden in the process.
Wait,
And
okay.
if I don't take you,
Okay.
it will be even worse if you reveal my information to the police.
Wait, I have to actually click it quick. That's why. Go with him.
I prefer.
Hold his hand. There we go. Your behavior makes him a little panicked, and he doesn't seem to be good at this kind of situation. You notice that his ears are flushed, and this unexpected reaction makes you want to tease him a little bit. What do you prefer me to do?
Prefer.
After a moment of silence, he slowly
That you
speaks.
come with me.
So plushy. He tries hard to look you in the eyes and
We'll
speak
set
his
off
thoughts.
early tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Follow my footsteps.
Okay, so it's the same. They follow the shoe prints he leaves in the snow and finally succeed in avoiding the many traps around the cabin. He's walking through the forest, you hear movement behind you. This police officer says, "Freeze!" The snowstorm, several policemen were lying in ambush. You ignore them and keep running. Gunshots, and then you get shot in the left calf. Okay, let's see where this goes. Turns to look at you as if he's considering whether to leave. Whether to leave you. Run! You yell at him. But he approaches you. And he holds you in his arms. Feel a warmth on your forehead. He kisses your forehead. You feel time freeze at this moment. Kiss is almost like a goodbye. He leaves you and runs forward, disappearing into the heavy snow. You're later taken back to the police for questioning. You say throughout the process that you were a victim. On that note, you're not lying. You don't reveal any unnecessary details. Since there is no relevant evidence to prove that you're an accomplice, the police can only release you after a long period of interrogation. After that, 2 years pass. Now you live in a cheap little apartment. You live an ordinary life as if what happened 2 years ago never happened. Today is Halloween, and every household nearby has put some thought into making decorations. But for you, it's just another day at work. When you return to the apartment after getting off of work in the evening, the strange thing is that as soon as you open the door, you feel a gust of wind. Remember that you closed the window before going out. Just when you're about to close the window, you find a gift left by someone on the table next to the windowsill. A red rose. You don't know why, but you have a feeling that BP has been here. Every Halloween after that, you receive a rose at your residence. It's like a once-a-year greeting. Although he says nothing, the rose seems to tell everything. Though you have certain similarities, you are two people from different worlds after all. Perhaps living your own life this way is the best outcome for both of you. Good ending, different worlds. Was that all the endings? Seems like it. I don't know if there's any other choice that I missed. Let me see. Go with him.
I prefer if I take you with me, but if I don't take you, it will be so you might as well come with me.
Okay.
Follow my footsteps.
This is all the same. Because I think there was another option, right? I didn't choose. Said he holds you in his arms, you feel the pain in your back. Yep. Pierces your body with the sharp blade over and over again until you lose consciousness. Everything becomes dark. Until just now you realize that you chose to follow because I want to follow him. That's the one I didn't choose. There we go. This should be it. Wake up from a nightmare and you are lying on a comfortable bed. You look around and find yourself in a cozy-looking room with specimens hanging on the wall.
Are you all right?
The man asks as he opens the door. I'm all right. 2 years after that. That night, 2 years ago, even after you were shot in the leg, the two of you continue to run forward in the snow. Fortunately, the wind and snow were strong enough to cover up your whereabouts, so you were not caught up. After that, you came to another remote mountainous area and rented another cabin
If
to
you're
settle
fine,
here.
get up quickly. I will need your help in today's creation.
Oh, lovely. Yes, teacher.
Bring me the bone saw. Iron
Okay.
in the blood will trigger a luminol reaction. Any area with bloodstains outside should be wiped with hydrogen peroxide at least 3 times. Wiping blood-stained areas with hydrogen peroxide reduces the luminescence, but when it's dark, it still glows obviously to the naked eye. So, try not to leave bloodstains anywhere other than the basement. Good girl.
Got it.
You're learning fast.
Not the good girl. Oh my god. He teaches you carefully every step and every detail. You assist him in cleaning up crime scenes and assisting him in completing his creations. During the day, you pretend to be good citizens under false identities. And at night, in a place where people can't see you, you create creations that are outraged by both humans and gods. The paranoia of art, the clean and neat killing methods, the cautious and intelligent thoughts, the neat and invisible crime scenes. You're obsessed with everything about him, and he's the person you long to follow. You long to become the second him under his leadership. What the? He is a good mentor. Rather than pampering his disciple, he prefers to use guidance to let you learn freely. You have become a pawn that he is proud of. For him, you would do anything. Till an accident occurred while committing a crime. His legs are permanently injured and he can only walk with crutches since then. He is already in his 40s at this time, but you feel that the traces of time make his elegance even more charming. Just when you think that the bloody painter's evil deeds have come to an end.
I have nothing left to teach you.
Teacher, what do you mean by
You
that?
seem to like this mask very much. I don't think I'll use it anymore, so I'll give it to you. What to do next? is up to you.
He gives his mask to you. You look at the mask in your hand and seem to understand the meaning of the teacher's words. You think to yourself that maybe your encounter with him years ago was just for this moment. I won't disappoint you. The legend continues. Good ending. Master and disciple. Well, okay. Let me see how long. Yeah, it's about as long as I thought it would be. Per stream. I think we got through all the endings, I would assume. I think there's like some of like the dead bad endings. Like probably one or two that I skipped over, but I guess we'll see. I think we all get the gist. That was interesting. Definitely something, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it was interesting. I'm glad. I guess that I got to play through it for the first time. I like that it's not too long too. But I love when otames are just like ridiculous. And you're just like, what? That's what I love about them. Okay. That was a journey. We that was something. I think out of all the endings, the good endings, I should say, the one that I liked the most, I guess the one where he comes to her and brings her a rose every Halloween. Like, I'll take that, though. We'll take that. And then there's this one that we just read where it's like she takes over and is like helping him. And then the other one was like, you both are just so twisted and evil together. Which, I mean, cool, fun. They're the same. Definitely interesting game. She is definitely not okay. I mean, she went along with a lot, so definitely is not normal. I don't know what else to say. That was something. I enjoyed it. Again, like every otame, I had fun with it. Definitely want to see like what else I can play or find some other otames that I can stream. I love when the plot is just so out there and you're like, girl. I love it. It's great. I guess I'll have to go and find some more otame to stream. But I had fun time. There's another one I have. I think it's called like Killer Chat. I was supposed to stream it, I think last week or something like that. And I didn't get to it that day. So I guess in the future I can stream that or make sure I can stream it. So that's also a thing I have to look out for when I play otame on stream. So if anyone happens to have any suggestions or know of otame that can be streamed, I am so down to know. There is one I really want to play. It's the pigeon one, like Hatoful Boyfriend. Because it's another one where like the plot is actually just wild, and I just know it's about pigeons and this human girl, and I don't know what to think. But it sounds completely ridiculous and funny, so I want to play that on stream. Okay. I will end stream here, guys. Like I said, a bit of a shorter stream, since there is isn't much with this one, or it's not as long, which, you know, good. Been streaming a lot like the past like week or two, so you know what? I guess it's fine. Just have a shorter, more chill time. Good enough. So I will be heading off now. So I don't stream tomorrow, but I stream the day after. It'll be Hello Kitty Island Adventure. So if you're interested in that, Sunday evening we'll be playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. And then I'll probably be on my break after that. I don't know if I'll stream because I leave like halfway through next week. I will go on my break. Just sad. another break. But no worries, I will be back for birthday week. And so I wanna plan some things for that too. Yeah. Anyways, guys. Bye-bye. I'll see you all Sunday. Yeah. Bye-bye.